All right, welcome back. Today, we are jumping headfirst into the wild ride that is Chapter 86 of Bibliomancers. And wow, this one's a doozy. We've got a time travel paradox, a seriously annoying artist, and Jaw having to solve it all to save her granddad.
So, the chapter kicks right off, and the stakes are already sky high. Jack has this one critical mission: rescue her granddad. And to do that, she knows what she has to do. She has to go back inside that bizarre, ever-changing, magical tower.
But of course, it is never that simple, is it? There's a huge problem. You see, during her last trip, she had a vision of her future self. And that future self had a very specific tattoo. So if she goes back in without that tattoo, well, that could set off a time paradox, and who knows what kind of chaos that would cause.
Yeah, so to keep reality from, imploding, she needs to get an Eye of Horus tattoo on the back of her right hand. And just her luck, as she's sitting there at the dinner table, the one person who can probably help her is sitting right there next to her. And let's just say he is the last person she wants to ask for a favor.
Okay, so here's the game plan for this breakdown. We're going to look at how she deals with this guy, her brilliant manipulation, a really touching farewell, the tower's return, and her brand new strategy for tackling it.
All right, first up, unnecessary evil. This is Jake's first major obstacle, and it's not a monster or a magic spell. It's just a man, a really, really pompous, insufferable man who happens to hold the key to her entire plan.
So let's meet this guy, Arthur Farthing. He used to be a tattoo artist, but now he thinks he's some kind of artistic genius oil painter, all while mooching off Jack's grandparents. I mean, the nerve! Jack cannot stand him, but she needs him. So it's time to play nice.
And this is what's so great about these scenes. We get to live inside Jacques' head. On the inside, she is just letting loose, thinking exactly what we're all thinking about this guy.
But on the outside, she's laying it on thick, pure flattery. She plays right into his massive ego, setting him up for what is just a masterclass in manipulation. This is about so much more than just getting some ink. It's Jock proving she'll do whatever it takes to complete her mission.
Okay, now let's watch her spring the trap. This isn't just Jock asking for a favor. Oh no, this is a brilliant, calculated game of persuasion, and she's about to checkmate him before he even knows they're playing.
So her plan is just perfect. It's got 4 steps. 1, she acts like she knows nothing about tattoos, making him feel like the big expert. 2, she talks about wanting only the absolute cream of the crop in London, which you just know is going to get under his skin. 3, and this is the genius part, she dangles the idea of taking his muse, Frida, with her on this little tattoo adventure. It's a subtle threat he can't ignore, and all of that just corners him into doing exactly what she wants. And all the while, as she's smiling and nodding, this is what's really running through her mind. She sees him for exactly what he is, a total freeloader.
And hook, line, and sinker. It works like a charm. His ego just cannot handle the idea of her going to someone else. He absolutely insists on doing the tattoo himself right then and there, that night. He walks right into the trap she set for him. Beautiful. So the tattoo is done, it's drying on her hand, and with that, all the frantic energy of that dinner party just melts away. The whole vibe of the chapter shifts, and we get this quiet moment of peace before the real storm hits.
So the tower doesn't show up right away. And this little delay gives us this really beautiful quiet night between Jacques and Frida. It's a moment where you can feel their connection becoming something so much more real. But even in this tender moment, you can't forget. Her bag is packed, she is ready to go at a second's notice.
But that fragile peace, well, it was never going to last, was it? In the middle of the night, a familiar sound cuts through the silence. It's time. The quest is back on.
She's woken up by "Hit the Road, Jack," and it sounds like it's being sung in her granddad's voice. I mean, talk about a creepy alarm clock. But she knows exactly what it means. She bolts to the eastern tower, and there it is. The solid stone wall is glowing with that unmistakable golden light. The entrance is open.
But just as Jacques is about to slip away, Frida finds her, and she's not there to stop her. She's there for a proper, heartfelt goodbye, and to make a promise that she'll be waiting. It's just this incredibly powerful, tender moment right before Jacques steps back into a world of danger.
After that farewell, Jack turns, touches that glowing wall, and steps through. She's back inside,
beginning her second climb into that strange, perilous world within the tower.
And right away, things are different. The tower itself seems to be falling apart. That brand new rope bridge from last time, now it's old, decaying, with steps missing. But the biggest difference isn't the tower. It's Jock. This time, she's not injured, she's not disoriented. She's healthy, she's focused, and most importantly, she has a plan.
And this is where her experience pays off. She's got this laser-focused new strategy. No more wandering around. The plan is simple. 1. Check the first landing to make sure the loop is repeating. 2. Skip all the other gray, distracting landings. 3. Make a beeline straight for that golden-lit landing at the top. It is all about efficiency.
So this new, no-nonsense approach works. It takes her directly back to the final, and let's be honest, the most disgusting test from her first time through.
She quickly confirms the scene with her young granddad is the same, and then she just blows past all the other doors, and she arrives at the room. With the plate, with those vile sweat socks-smelling peas. Ugh! She remembers how awful they were, but this time there is zero hesitation.
And here is the payoff. Unlike last time, there's no invisible wall. She walks right in, grabs a spoonful, and forces them down. And yeah, they're even worse than she remembered. But she does it, and she is immediately rewarded with that beautiful, sharp sound of success. Click. The white door unlocks.
So, she did it. Jock has officially broken the loop. She outsmarted the artist, she navigated her own heart, and she conquered the tower's twisted logic. But as she steps through that blinding white light, we're left with the biggest question of all. Did she just save her granddad? Or did she just walk into an even bigger, more dangerous trap?